is the circle we shine. We hold each other through the climb. No jealousy, just like divine. We pour love time after time. In this is the circle we pray. We lift hearts and chase fears away. Every woman got her say. We rise, the sister way. The sister way.
I'm good. It's hot.
Bless. Y'all ain't burning up?
It's hot in
It
Texas.
is hot.
When
When I walked through here, I thought I was a bag of water. I know I lost 12 pounds. I know I did. I know I did because it's hot. I don't know what. We can cook outside. And I don't mean on the barbecue pit.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see how you been.
I'm
been
good.
okay?
I'm good.
We're going to talk about several subjects today. Let's talk about dating.
Oh, it's
Ooh.
hard. It's hard out here in these streets.
It is very hard out here in the streets.
Ooh.
I mean, for me,
For you.
coming from a divorce
Mm-hmm.
and trying to get back out here, there's nothing out here.
That's why you gotta go to Jamaica, girl.
Oh my God. This girl has been
Go
talking
to
about this
Jamaica.
Jamaica trip. I'm gonna have to take a
We're
trip to
going to
Jamaica.
Jamaica.
We're gonna have to go to Jamaica, yes.
I'm all for it for Jamaica because one, they have the drink that I'm ready to get on.
And what is that?
What is
Rum.
that? Yes, they
I
really
want,
good.
I want to get stupid off rum and run into the ocean
You want to...
Okay.
and enjoy it while I'm drunk.
So we have
Yes.
to put a rope on you so you know you won't
Yeah,
go there for
yeah.
it.
Because I'm back in the streets. I'm back on.
What Trina say?
What she said?
What?
Back
I'm
on
single
the-
again. I'm back on the prowl.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what she needed. You know what?
That's it.
That's right, Trina. We
That's what
agree
Trina
with you,
said.
girl. We agree with you.
So you know you out and everything. Y'all out looking.
You're married, right?
Yes.
Okay. Must be nice.
For her. 'Cause it
For
wasn't-
her.
It wasn't nice for me.
Right. I feel you.
It wasn't nice for me.
So-
Yeah.
What about you?
I mean, I just got out of an 8-year relationship. Like,
That was like married.
it was. It definitely was. But we didn't get married. And then just being single. But I feel like I left that relationship mentally 2 years prior to us breaking up.
Yeah.
So I think you know, as women, I think we leave relationships mentally before we leave physically.
We checked out. We have
Yes.
packed up in our head. We really know
Yes.
that what we're gonna do. We just be going through the motions. And if you're gonna leave, you should have a plan. You should not leave willy nilly, and then might have to come back. And then what you think you're gonna say? I knew you was coming back.
Yeah.
True. That is true.
No, I agree. I
So-
totally agree.
It's not about to hit it. So if your man is giving you money, let's just say you gotta get an allowance, and he's giving you, let's say $1,000 a week. 500 of that
$1,000 a week?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
$1,000 a week, can I get that? It wasn't even that. We was doing 50-50 on everything.
It was an example.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Let's
Okay.
just say he was giving you $1,000 a week. 500 of that
That's why we make our own bag.
Exactly.
should
Yeah.
go into
Yes.
a savings. You know, you shouldn't spend that because you know, mad day gonna come or any day gonna come.
Are you
What they call it,
saying-
mad money?
mad money?
Mad
no.
money.
But are you saying that his money that goes into savings, if he's giving that allowance to you?
So you have a separate account
Yeah,
for
a
him.
separate account than
Okay.
him. The
But
thing-
isn't that the same problem way back in the day that Shaquille O'Neal had with Shawnee when he found out that she had an account that she was putting money into?
And he was upset about that. However,
Look what happened.
look what happened.
No, I
So when
totally
she was,
agree.
When she was ready to leave, she was set. She had money for if she needed an apartment or a house.
Yeah.
You know, to move.
Well, hell,
those type of things.
She had kids by him.
Absolutely.
Right.
So I mean,
That's different,
I don't
yeah.
know if the issue was that he was upset because she didn't share that with him. Maybe.
That could be. That
But
he
she was
didn't
making her own money
She
as
was
well,
making her money
though.
too. But what I'm saying is, you know, a lot of us get out here and we get ready to leave and we don't have nowhere to go
At all.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you gotta have even if you wasn't leaving.
Right.
You need
Right.
money for a rainy day. Maybe your car will break down. AC. If you own your own home, you know
Yeah.
Yeah.
you need money. That's what I'm saying.
I
You
just
gotta
need
be-
money,
you have to be-
period.
You have to be prepared.
I just
We need
need
money,
I just
period.
want that extra
Yes.
cushion all the time.
I'm just
Right.
saying you need to be prepared. You shouldn't. Where you going? And all them friends that you saying, oh girl, you can come live with me, girl. Bye. No, you can't.
No.
You can't live with
I don't think
me.
I'd ever want to go live with a friend, but maybe
Right.
family. Like, I know I can always go back to my mom's,
Right.
but at 47 years old, who wants to do
You
that?
got to be careful with that too.
True.
You do.
Because I don't want to live with my mother. Like, yeah, I love her to death, but we just cannot live together.
But I'm
Just
just
shut
saying.
up because I'm on live.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you have
Yeah.
to be prepared and everything. You just cannot be out here all willy-nilly.
I agree.
Because your friends, I don't care what they say, girl, you can come say, girl, you should leave him. No, ain't no you should.
Well, I think every relationship should always start with God in it first.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And if you don't have a man that fears God or goes to God, he is not the type, because you have a lot of men out here that want to claim that they want to be the leader. They want to be the person that is the head of the house. For me, my head of the house has to have God in everything he does. And if he does not, then he is not going to be the lead of my house. He's probably not going to be in a relationship with me. Because I feel that person as a leader should lead his spouse to make sure whatever she goes through, that she's always going to God first before she comes to him. Because he's the only one that's going to make that relationship a whole, and everyone comes together when those decisions need to be made.
Okay.
I agree.
I agree. You know, if the man is the head of the household, as it states in the Bible, then he has a plan for you and his family. He's not going to let his family go without anything because he is the man.
Right.
He's going to make it happen. Now, I don't know, there's some people out here that think they're the man and they don't work, and the woman is the one that's working. So what happens with that? How is that? I'm not saying like,
I mean, I think it's different for every relationship, though. I can't sit here and say, like, oh, if I was the breadwinner and he was sitting at home. But it'd be different if we had kids and I'm like, okay, it just makes more sense for me to work for you to be at home and take care of the children.
Right.
But if we don't have kids at home, we both need to be working and contributing.
Right.
I agree.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that like if he has been working and
Right.
he has lost his job, that's
totally different,
That's totally
yes.
different because you know he was working. But I'm just talking about somebody who just want to just sit at home
Oh,
and play out the
absolutely
game.
not.
That's what
No,
I'm talking about.
Absolutely
right
not.
there. I'm just saying that.
I don't think I've seen that since I was in my early 20s on my first marriage. I don't know. Are the guys still doing that?
Yeah,
Playing on
it's
the
some
internet?
40 years old that's still playing games and
Oh, man.
really don't have a job and looking for
I
women to
was
take
not
care of
really
them.
attracted to that.
Exactly. Like, I'm sorry. Let me not be vulgar, but I'm just saying. Like, you're right. Like, I don't want no man that just sits at home and plays the game. Like, I want a hustler. I want a man that prays for me. I want a man that does go to church and talks to God and is a leader.
Because how
and
are
a
you even
provider.
attracted to that?
I'm not. I couldn't be.
But you know what? You know, and a lot of people probably will either disagree, agree, I don't know, with me, but there are a lot of men that are not leaders anymore in a relationship. The women are more of the men, and the men are more of the women. And you and I have always had this conversation,
Absolutely.
and we talk about this all the
Absolutely.
time. The word I don't want to use to be
Absolutely.
disrespectful,
Absolutely.
but I have had so many conversations on social media with other females, and we talk about this, complete strangers, and they feel the same way. And it's like crazy. One of the last topics that I just had this past week on social media with a young lady, she was saying that she has seen more Caucasian men defend black women on social media than she sees the black brothers coming to the black women's aid. But I have seen, since we have like all of this racism stuff going on right now in the world, I have seen a kind of a mixture of both, but I won't say that it's just all Caucasian men that are defending women, because the ones that I've seen so far have been in black women's face, arguing with them, trying to, you know, debo them, is what I call it. And things that they're doing to them that I've not seen to them doing to other men, stepping up to other men like this. So I'm like, we were going back and forth, and I don't agree with saying all black brothers are doing this or all black men are doing this, because I don't agree with that, because I've just been seeing a lot of them trying to defend everybody now.
I think a lot of brothers out here are, you know, standing up for the black woman or women in general. You know, it's a lot of disrespectful people out here. So I can see like any color man defending a woman if it's right, you know. I don't just see just old black men that's here. You know, in every race there are bad seats in every race.
Right, exactly.
But it's a lot of men that's out here trying to defend women out here all the time.
Which they should, absolutely. But I think for me, like, even though I date a lot of black men, I don't like to date black men that don't like to date black women as well.
Oh, okay.
If you predominantly date white women, I don't want to date you.
Tell me why. You said this before we've talked about
Because
it.
I feel like I'm
Interesting.
raising a black woman, so even though she's mixed and she's biracial, like when it comes down to it, you're a black woman. I wouldn't want to date somebody that's like, oh, I hate black women, I don't like black women. Like, I don't want to date you because most of my friends are black, my daughter is black, so that just wouldn't sit right with me. Now, if you're a black man and you're like, hey, I just love you because of the person that you are, it doesn't matter what color you are, or your skin tone or whatever, like it doesn't matter what race you are, I would rather be with a man like that has dated black women or dates all type of women, versus somebody that's a black man that just dates white women. Those are the men I just cannot date.
So you just
Yeah.
said something right there. You said that you are raising a black woman.
Absolutely.
So therefore that means that you have a biracial child.
I have 3 of them, yes. I have 3 biracial children, yes.
So how is it raising a biracial child? Meaning you get a mix of both worlds, or you get like, do your children come to you and say, you know, they said I'm not too black, I'm not enough
I'm
black,
so glad you're asking her this.
and I'm
because
not
of
white.
everything that's going on with
So
the
how does that
millennials.
work for you?
Yeah.
But I think my children identify as black. They don't identify as being white, even though their mother is white. They typically say, oh, my mother's not the typical white woman, and I'm not, because I am a product of my environment. I was raised around a lot of blacks and Hispanics, so that's what I guess that's what approached me, so that's what I always tend to date. I've never dated a white man, never been with a white man. I wouldn't say I'm not attracted to white men, I just don't think white men are attracted to me.
And why do you
Because
say that?
I think because I'm more voluptuous, I have, a booty, and
Oh, she got a booty.
yeah, and and then once they know that I have mixed children, they're like, mm-mm. So I just don't think, maybe it's the white men that, maybe out here I haven't really dated white men. I mean, I've dated just predominantly black men, but maybe if I did find the right white man, then yeah, I would give it a chance, but that's not what I'm attracted to, so. And I don't think that's what's attracted to me either. But I think my children, they identify with being black. If you ask them, they're like, what race are you? They're like, I'm black. But I think for my daughter, growing up, she's had to prove her blackness because she, has a lot of black homegirls. And when she was going to, I would say, high school, the black kids or the black girls would say, oh, you're not black enough. The white kids would be like, oh, you're too ghetto. So she was always kind of like in between. And I used to tell her, like, you want to be friends with people that are, going to uplift you and not judge you, and you know what I mean? I'm like, it doesn't matter if they're black, white, Hispanic, or whatever. Like, you just want to have those types of friends. But now that she's older, like, she has a very small friend group that, she has 2 best friends that she's been friends with for a while. And they're both black females. So I just think she tends to have more black friends than she does white friends or Hispanic friends.
Has she ever had like a white friend?
She's had, I think in high school, and then that just kind of, my daughter's very quick to cut people off. You do her wrong, and she will cut you off like a light switch.
Baby,
she's a
Scorpio.
Scorpio. Yeah, she is. So, like, you can do her wrong one time, and she's like, I'm not messing. Yeah, she's like, I'm not messing with you anymore. You did X, Y, and Z. I'm done.
Right.
Which I love that for her, because I'm the type that's super forgiving. I'll forgive you and forgive you and forgive you until I'm like, okay, I'm done.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm like that. I
You're
give
definitely
people,
like that.
I give people the benefit of the doubt.
I do too.
Okay, you messed up one time. Okay, all right. You mess up 2 times. Then I have a hater.
A hater. Okay.
And this hater always say, you're
Wow.
better than me.
What hater she talking about?
But I always say also that you balance me out.
Yes, because sometimes I cannot see what other people see. I cannot see it because I'm like, no, they're not like that. It's not, and then
She's like that a lot.
and she's whoever has said, no, ma'am. She paper thin.
And she'll tell you.
She nothing. She a trick or whatever. And down the line, I have to come back and say, you know what? You was right. And I should have listened because, people can see other things.
True.
And I just try to.
You and I've been friends for a very long time.
We
so,
have, yeah.
So I feel like even with certain people we've had to do business with, work with, that I was just like, I'm done with them.
Right.
They're psycho, I'm crazy. They're crazy, I'm done.
Exactly. But I think we have that type of friendship. Like, we don't have to talk every day. We
Oh,
check
no.
on each other when
Right.
we check on each other. It's not like, oh my God, Billy didn't call me, I'm never
Yeah.
talking with her again. No, it's not like that.
No,
Like, we have that type of friendship.
I have a lot of friends like that, and I
Yes.
find out that those type of friends for me are more genuine.
You think so?
I do.
Than the
Yeah.
ones that call you every day.
Okay, I gotta be careful because she calls me every day.
But this is more your family, right?
Right, yeah.
This is your
So you
family,
be
though.
careful.
That's different.
But,
yeah.
But I mean, I'm speaking of friends.
Right,
But
right.
you're like friend family.
Of
But
course.
that's what I'm speaking of.
Right.
I get that. You know what? I get that because I have a real good friend
Mm-hmm.
that has been there from day one. I don't talk to her every day. I
Yeah.
do not. But when I need her, if I need her, I
You can
call
call
her.
her.
Right.
It's done. It's
Right.
just like that. It's nothing else. And she has been my friend, and I mean a friend, not a friend
Not
of
a
me.
friend. Right, right.
Not a No, she was a friend. Her and her husband.
Well, I'm glad we're speaking about friends and
How many
the
of us
race,
have them?
right? And the racism going on, because I guess for me, the question I want to ask you, now I've seen a lot of black mothers telling their children, black sons, that they cannot go and hang out with the all-white group. How do your children handle that? Because it's like,
I mean, they don't have white friends, so I don't really. They don't. Like, my younger son, all his friends from school are black boys. Even my son, well, my older son, he's got a few. I mean, he's that type where he's with his girlfriend a lot. So they are more friends, and they hang out with her family. And he's got a few friends, but he's very much into her. So it's like they hang out together. If he does go hang out with a friend, he has very few friends that he hangs out with. And I think that's good because he's smart. He knows, like, I'm not going to be out here in these streets. Like, I have a girlfriend. I'm going to be at home. I'm going to go to work. Like, he's very much like that. And my daughter's the same way. I don't think she does have any white friends that she hangs out with. So.
see, and I have black sons, but I've never raised my boys to be green.
Right.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I've always, since they were young, I've always taught my boys the world doesn't owe you anything, and they're cruel.
Right.
There are going to be dangerous people, mean people. It's going to be people that's going to hate. It's going to be people that's going to set you up. It's going to be people that try to kill you. But I never sugarcoat the racism in the world.
Right.
This is what it is. I feel that we should be teaching our children about the racism and not just put it all on the school system.
It shouldn't be. It
Because-
shouldn't be all on the school system because it's a lot of racism out here that they can't. You can't put that in books.
You can.
You cannot. You cannot say like, oh, they supposed no.
Even the teachers are racist. So
Yes.
it's kind of
I
like.
mean,
we're finding out
Yes.
so many people are racist. We got the hospital nurses and doctors.
Yes.
We've got the chief of police. We have law enforcement. Of course, we don't even have to talk about them. We already know there are a lot of racism in that
Yeah.
department. But it's just people that you wouldn't even believe.
I don't,
That would be racist, yes.
I don't think racism ever died. I think it was masked.
Really?
Yes, because you have to get along with everybody. Sometimes, if we're black and they're white, and we got to mix together in order. Maybe it's something that they got that I need to get. So if I say that I'm racist and I need that or they need that, how you gonna get it? You
Right.
can't. So it's a mask. I'm gonna smile. Oh, hey, oh, Georgia, you're so cute. And then after I close the door, Georgia, bitch, her hair, why she here? I'm just saying, I would respect you more if you came out and say I don't like you,
Exactly.
versus you
Right.
smiling at my face and
Right.
behind my back you saying something else. I respect you more for that.
But
And
you know,
that's what
most people
anybody-
aren't going to say
anybody
that
gonna do
because
that?
no,
No.
they're not because a lot
They
of
don't
people
do
are
that.
fake. But I think
Yeah.
even as
Very
a white
fake.
woman, working in the industry that we've worked in, people will come in there and automatically pull the race card and not even know me. And I have to be like, well, my boyfriend's black or my children are black. They're like, oh, that doesn't matter. And then I had to think about it. I'm like, they're right because there are a lot of white women out here that have kids by black men and they're literally racist. You see them calling their children the N-word on,
So why would they do that? Why would you? First of all,
Yeah.
if you don't like black men and you're a white
Exactly.
woman, why would you want him to? Let me see if I can say this.
breed you.
Insert
Exactly. Breed you.
himself into you, and you
Right.
bring out this beautiful baby. Why would you do that?
Exactly. I don't even have an answer for that because I feel like if you're a white woman and you're dating black men, again, I think it goes back to black men that typically just date white women. I think those are the white women that are racist. Even though you have a black child, why would you call your child the N-word, or why would you disrespect them, knowing that they have black culture? And I mean, white people really don't have
My
culture,
boys
but
have never used that word.
right.
Yeah.
And my kids
They've
do
never,
though.
and it's crazy because I have a potty mouth.
Me too.
Okay, when you make me go 1,000, it's crazy because my boys do not take after my potty mouth at all.
And that's good.
No, for real.
Yes.
And it's so crazy because when you just said that, I was thinking like,
Yeah.
have my boys ever, I swear to God, I've
They've never
never
said the N-word.
ever heard them. Even when I've had to break up a fight with them, I've never heard them use words like that.
Right. Even though you've spoken to them like that.
Shut your face.
I'm just saying. Like, my kids call me that all the time, and I'm looking at them like, okay. And I'm like, but I'm not. They're like, I know, Mom, but, you know, that's just them. They use the word, like, I guess, you know, when they're upset or when they're just talking in general to their friends.
Yeah.
Especially my younger son, like, I'm always gang, bruh. Or he's always calling
Oh,
it,
always bruh.
yeah, bruh, gang.
Yeah.
And I'm just
I
like,
had to stop bruh because bruh was getting on my nerves.
yeah, girl, I'm like, call me mom, mama, mother, something.
Oh,
Just stop calling me
mother
that.
for me is when they're gonna ask for something.
No, it's mama for me. They're
It's
like,
mama.
mama.
I get mother, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, no, they say mother when it's like
Mine's is
they're trying to
mom.
get my
Where's his
attention.
mom? What do you want?
Yes.
Moms.
Yeah, but
Yes.
Yes.
I've never heard yours go off.
No. I have a militant midget.
He said,
You have absolutely one time.
Yeah,
And it doesn't matter who it is, he's done.
yeah.
And you know, at first I thought he was mean and cruel why he does it. But I understand now why he does it. That's to protect himself. I don't want you to continue to hurt me and you go on about your business. So if I don't check you the first time, then you're gonna think it's good to continue to do that. So I'm gonna cut you off and go on about my
Right.
business.
Yeah.
And I think that's why he does that, because you know he don't have time. He's very no nonsense.
That's your son?
Yes, that's my
Okay.
younger son. My oldest son is very sweet, mild mannered.
Very moment.
He's very mild-mannered. It takes a lot to piss him off. But once he is pissed, it's like freight train coming. It's
Yes.
on and it is popping, and it's no stopping him because he doesn't bother nobody.
Right.
He's into his family, and that's what he's into. He's not into all that drama and BS. That's both of them. They're not
Yeah.
into that. They're like,
Well, I think
Yes.
that's why it's also so heartbreaking, like with the case of seeing this young man being murdered by people that he trusted, that he felt were, you know,
Were his
close friends.
friends,
And
yeah.
it's scary because we see this all the time, and just even like the situation with the young lady that went away
oh my God.
out of town.
That was so precious. Shaquilla I can't
Robertson,
say her
I
name.
think so, yeah.
Oh,
First
when
name,
she went out.
but her
Didn't
last
she go on
name
a
is
birthday
Robertson.
trip with her
Right,
friends?
and that really did something to me
Yes.
too
Yeah.
when that occurred, because there was no race card to play.
None.
She
Right.
went with supposedly her closest friends. They're all the same color, and you know she trusted them. And this is like, that's why I said, who is a friend? How do we identify a friend?
Exactly.
I mean, because it gets to the point where I told you, I was like, I have no friends because it's scary.
Right.
I'm saying this. Since social media and all that thing has come to play, there's no such thing. If you have a very, very good friend, you keep that good friend because they're not out here. There's
Right.
somebody back there that's jealous of you, just like this young lady. You're jealous of this young lady because she had her own business. She had her stuff going on. You too can have the
Very pretty girl.
same
Yes.
things that this lady worked for. But it's a lot of people that be working against you and stuff like that. Your friends. My mama always told me, you know your enemies. You're not gonna never let your enemies get close to you. It's the people that sit at your table that you allow them to sit at your
Right.
table, and that's the ones who do
That you have to
destroy
look
you
at,
all the
yes.
time. And once you figure out that person has done that, and then that's when you start questioning, were they ever my friend? How could you do me like that? If I was ever your friend.
Stuff like that, and you know this,
I do.
really traumatizes me.
It is.
It hurts me
It's
to a
traumatizing.
core because I feel like I try to be one of the best friends of all friends to friends.
Right.
And I try to support whatever they have going on. I don't care if it's a birth of a child. I don't care if it's a birthday party, a wedding, or even if it's a funeral. I try to be there and support my friends. I've tried to help if I can financially, you know, because we all fall on hard times. So I feel like a friendship to me is like having a sister or a brother that we don't have the same parents, but we are that close.
Absolutely.
So when I lose friends that I consider family, it really hurts me to the core.
It hurts when that friendship, the connection is gone. Because like I said, you have to question and you're like, were they ever my friend? You know stuff about me, I know stuff about you, but when mandate come, you put all my stuff out there, but I don't put nothing.
And that's the scary part.
I don't put nothing.
So it's
what
hard
you
to
got
even-
going on.
Yeah.
I don't care about that, because what happens if one day we get back friends? But with our friendship, I don't care if we do get back, it would never be the
It
same.
would never be the
Because
same,
it's gonna take a while for me to trust you, because you done put it all out here. Oh, she da 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 da. But you was right there too.
Right.
So how is it that you could put me out on Front Street and you save yourself?
I still don't do it though.
I don't do it.
I don't do it with
it.
relationships, and I don't know why I protect the people that I've dated when I feel like they've hurt me so bad when we break up. But I mean, I won't do it. I try to protect, in relationship wise, because of my kids being involved. If they have a close relationship with that person, I'm definitely not going to put our business in the streets and well, I can't say that. You know why I can't say that? Well, it's a limit. Let me tell you why. Because the reality show is coming. So I've got to be careful when I say this, because I don't want people like, oh, she's contradicting herself. There is a limit to which you will allow and share. So I am limiting that part of my life.
Absolutely.
Even with my kids, it's a cutoff. You can't. If my boys are grown,
Right.
they're adults. With children, with one child, and I try to protect them too. So I feel the same way with friendships. Even though that friendship is broken, JC and I can stop talking today or tomorrow, but we have shared things
Right.
in her relationship, my divorce, that I won't bring to the streets. I'm not
Right.
gonna do that.
It's not,
I believe in karma too.
Yeah, but I
Exactly.
don't understand why friends do that though. Like if we're friends and we fall out, I'm not gonna go in the streets and be like, oh, Billy told me this, this, and this. Like for what though? Like what am I gaining from that? I'm not gaining anything. That's just hurting you.
Yeah, it's a thing to
Yeah.
hurt that person. Because let me tell you something. Like right now, I'm in a situation. I have a friend. I've never said nothing bad about her. I think she's all of that in a bag of chips. Very smart. All of that. But you did something to me. You did it. And now I know it.
Yeah.
And so how do you...
But did you tell her that though? Like did you tell her what she did to hurt
I
you?
didn't say anything. I didn't. And maybe that's my fault for not saying anything.
And I think sometimes we should, because I think some people are oblivious
But
to the things that they do.
I know how I am.
Right.
I don't like confrontation. I would rather cut it off and go about my business. Because what you gonna tell me?
I don't know.
I'm just saying, what you gonna tell me?
I'm very confrontational,
So if I come,
so-
if I come to you,
I am.
if I come to you,
I
I'm
am.
telling you right now, if I come to you and I asked you, do you have something to tell me? That means I know everything.
Everything that you
I don't
already know.
need for you to lie.
Right.
I need for you to say what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because I'm done with it already. I just want to hear what you have to say.
Right. But I think I'm like that with men too. Like I'm very
I mean, we're
confrontational
all-
with
yeah.
men because
Okay.
I feel like if it's something I don't like or it's something that you did, I'm automatically just gonna bring it to your attention so that you know, like, hey, I don't like this. I don't want you to do that again. But in friendships, it's a little different. Like if I feel like you did something I didn't like, I probably will just sit back and not say anything. And then the next time we get together, I'm gonna be like, you know what? I didn't like that you did that. And you're gonna be like, what are you talking about?
You have to
because
wait
it was
that
so
long?
long. Yes, 'cause
I
like
do not.
I think in
No.
friendships, I don't like to bring
No.
confrontation,
No.
but it's like I only have a few friends, like because I just don't keep. I don't like I think in my younger age, like I had a lot of friends, and it was just like people would always do me wrong. So as I got older, I'm like, okay, I know who's my friend and I know who's not my friend. I know who I can tell business to and I can know who not to tell my business to. I have friends that I just go out with and hang out with, and then I have friends that I can actually call and be like, girl, let me tell you what happened. And I have very few of those friends.
I cannot wait that long.
Yeah.
I have to get it off
Your
my
chest.
because then I'm not
See?
gonna sleep.
Right,
And then it's
right.
gonna bother me all day long. I have to tell you, and it doesn't matter
Yes.
who it is. You
Yeah.
know.
You-
I'm
you-
like I don't care.
Right.
I have to say what I have to say. I have to have closure. It's hard for me not to not have closure.
But sometimes you're not gonna be able to get that close.
No,
Right.
and you
Not
know
all
what?
the time, yeah.
Normally, the ones that I don't get closure, I care less.
You know,
Okay.
yes,
But it's
exactly.
the ones that really mean something to me that I have to pick up the phone and say, look, I'm not going to go tell this person, that person. I'm coming to you directly.
Right.
Let me tell you how I'm feeling right now. And I give them the opportunity. You know, that's for anybody.
Right.
But if I am like, I know that I am completely done and I don't want to talk to you anymore, I don't care. I'm going to push back.
So let me ask you this: like, out of your friendships, what was the breaking point that made you be like, okay, yeah, we can't be friends anymore? Like, what did they do? Because I've never had a friend that like tried to sleep with my man or did something wrong to my kids. No.
Sleep with my man?
Yeah, like I've never had a friend that did those type of things to me. Me and my friends always fell out either behind money or, you know, them just like I'm the one that's always reaching out to them. And I think that's why the friendship didn't last, because I'm always the one reaching out to you and seeing how you're doing and, hey, let's go out, hey, let's go do this.
Right.
And then when I stopped and sat back and said, hey, I'm gonna see how long it takes you to reach out to me. And then I noticed they never reached out. So I was like, okay, you that type of friend.
Because the intentions were always there.
Right.
Especially if it's a situation where it's money-wise, that was never going to get paid back. And I'm just
Right.
going to say that I don't ever give out money to any
get it back.
family or friends, knowing that first of all, you have to know the people you're giving money
Absolutely.
to.
Absolutely.
So it's like, okay, this is your friends, knowing that first of all, you have to know the people you're giving money to.
Absolutely.
So it's like, okay, this is a gift. Because if I don't do it that way and I expect it to come back, we're not going to be friends.
Well, yeah, I think that was more my younger days, to be like, hey, can I borrow some money? Cool, not a problem. So if you're telling me you want to borrow money, I expect it to be paid back. Now, if you just say,
Let me borrow
girl,
some money.
okay, let me get my cash up now. But like now, it's like I have a friend, she was just like, hey, I need some help. And I was like, all right, cool, I just sent her some money. And she was like, I don't know what I'm going to repay me. I was like, I don't expect you to repay me because I know you needed it. And I know God's going to bless me, so I don't need it back from you. If I give any money to anybody, I don't expect nothing back.
Exactly.
But you know,
Just, I'm giving it to you because I want to be a blessing to you.
yeah.
Because I know I'm going to get it back.
Absolutely.
I think my breaking point with friends is when it's just constantly happening over and over and over with the same person. And I've already had people tell me, hey, I don't really think that person is your friend. You need to watch out. I try to give people the benefit of doubt.
But what was the situation that made you feel like that's not a friend? Like, what did they do?
Oh man, it's a lot. I have been burned a lot.
Like, from what though? Like what did, say something specific, like
Oh my
what
God.
they did that would be like, okay, that's not a friend. It's like envy,
You know
is
what?
it like hating on
I
you?
don't even know if it's envy or hating on me, to be honest with you. But I will say there were times where I've had friends that I've had to defend from other people, and the person didn't even know that I had to defend them from other people, and they went and befriended this other person or these other people, and then got with them and turned on me.
So it's like you're defending them, but they were not defending you.
Correct.
Got it.
I'm big on when I am not in a room, I want you to have my back at all times. That is when you're a
That's a
friend.
friend.
It is not when I'm face to face with you. It is when it comes back to me, hey, I know you weren't here, but Tasha supported you, told some people off and told them that you weren't like that. That is a
Right.
friend. Not when I'm present, you're trying to be a friend. There's no way anyone could talk about any of you all in my presence and I not say something.
Right.
Because then if it does get back to you that I sat there, I laughed at it, or I put my input in, but it was not supporting you in any kind of way, that I am not a friend.
Right.
So there are a lot of situations that I have been a talk of certain things, down to maybe how I raised my kids, or how my last marriage was, or the things that I'm involved in that got to me in a negative way.
Yeah.
And the people that were part of that conversation should have been those that I felt like should have supported me and had my back.
Right, and I can say this as to you, that somebody has said in my presence, oh, Billy's so bougie, oh, she thinks she's better than everybody. And I'm like, but she's not like that. I'm like, if you really got to know her, I'm like, she is not like that. I was like, she is a beautiful black woman, yes, she has a nice body, she has a beautiful face, like, you know, and some women are like that. They're just like, oh, she's bougie. Why? Because the way she looks, because she takes care of herself and she looks good.
The way I
and she
handle
exercises.
business.
And that too. It's just like, but I think a lot of women will look at you and be like, oh, she's bougie because the way she looks.
A lot of men look at me like that too.
Yeah.
That's another reason why I have a problem.
Yeah, because
I have a problem with finding a man, because the first thing that I've heard from a man told me, oh, I can afford you. Damn, am I a prostitute?
Right.
Like, you can't afford me.
I'm not looking for you to afford me. I'm looking for you
Hello.
to come in and make us be, like, I would say, better together.
Why is it that I can't be a part of your team to build us.
Right, you have to find
Why
somebody to
is
build
it
with.
that I'm bougie or this or that? Why is it that when you come and talk to me, that's your first thing?
And why is it bougie? Why can't I just be a confident black woman, you know, confident in my body, confident in how I conduct business, confident when I talk to people? Why is it bougie? I don't feel like because of the material things that I've had, because, you know, people judge me by the material things.
Right.
And I don't feel, I've worked hard since I was 16 years old. I've always kept a job.
Yep.
I've
Same
hustled
here.
every little dime that I have. I've always went and grind and got it myself. So yes, I'm very confident in what I do and how I do it. And I feel like that is the type of man, any man that wants to date me will have to be the same way. They have to be a confident man. And maybe if he walks in the room, they're going to think he's bougie too. But I don't know. But that is what I like. I like a strong man. So if I'm a strong woman, like you said, people that don't know me are going to think that when they just see me, I can walk in with a suit on, they're probably judging me.
Right.
But I am probably the most goofiest,
Right. Funniest, yes.
goofiest, craziest person that anybody would ever meet.
But I think women are intimidated. Like, I think women look at you and they're intimidated by you. And then they're like, oh, then they think that, oh, she's bougie. And I'm like, no, I'm like, Billy is like furthest from that.
Furthest.
I'm like, she's so down to earth. She's cool. You could talk to her. Like, I don't get that vibe from her. And I don't, but to me, I don't judge women like that. Like, I can see a beautiful black woman, a beautiful white woman, beautiful Hispanic woman, like, oh my God, they're beautiful. I'm never the hater.
And that's probably why I do have a lot of different cultures as friends, because we feed off each other, we learn off each other. I'm all for girl power. I am not perfect and I don't know everything. So when I have friends that are educated, friends that have, and I'm going to say this, not even just educated. There are friends that I have, may not have education, but they have street sense. And they can tell me.
That's valuable sense.
Right.
That's valuable sense.
Right.
But I'm going to tell you, as far as education, you know, it took a long time. I had to basically start school over. And I achieved that.
You did.
I went to
That's
school
good.
I had a full-time job. I'm going to tell you what happened. I had a full-time job, full-time. I had an organization, full-time. My husband was sick, had to do that. I went to school, full-time. Up 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, going to work at 8, doing what I need to do. Crying because I didn't want to write no papers. And the best thing that happened to me is when me and my son walked across the stage together on our second, not first, second degree.
Good.
When I finished my first, I continued my second. I'm going to continue my third because I want to put that DR in front of my name. I don't care what it is. I'm not going to be no surgery, you know, give y'all pills and stuff. No. But what I'm saying,
Give me some. Right, please.
But what I'm telling you is, and why I said this, because she talked about education.
Yes.
I had somebody tell me, your degrees mean nothing.
Isn't that
Maybe
crazy?
to them.
Right.
Maybe to them,
You know,
that's
that's
crazy.
crazy.
But nobody can take that away from you, though.
Nobody
Like, that's
could.
one thing they can't take away from
But
you.
it came from somebody that I didn't think was in it. Now I can take the
Yes.
noise from somebody else.
Right. But somebody
But why
that you're
would
really
you-
friends with, yeah.
Why would you say that?
Yeah.
And then when I question you, you get amnesia.
Oh, I didn't say that. I don't
Yes, you
remember
did.
saying
Because
that.
people are jealous of educated people as well. I have this one thing, and it's probably gonna peach
Ruffle
some
some
people.
feathers?
Yep. Okay.
Oh.
So what is talking white and what is talking black?
That you can't talk a color.
Oh my God.
But I think that's why a lot of my white friends that I have, most of them are married to black men. I have a friend that's married to a Haitian man. But I don't have friends that are white that are just white that have white husbands.
But why is it that we cannot speak correctly? We're so in the age of abbreviations and stuff like that. When you in front of somebody that has a Fortune 500 company or just anything, it ain't, hey dog, what's going on, bro? It ain't that. I'm not
Right.
saying that it's not, you can't say that, but it's a time and a place to say everything.
It is.
It's a time and a place to dress everything. You can't go to no corporate, no corporate business luncheon and you have booty shorts on. Baby, I'm gonna
Right.
put you out.
Right.
Right.
you gotta come prepared because already you got something against you. You got two
Right.
things against you. You're a woman first,
Right.
and then you can be a minority. So they looking at you already like, she don't know what she's talking about.
Right.
You gotta go in there powerful. You gotta go in there knowing what you know.
I
Right.
agree.
And when you come in there powerful, you feel good because you
Right.
know what you're talking about.
True.
Research the things that you know, when you go into these places, research all these things. I know somebody who do it all the time to be sending me stuff. But that's because the first impression is the lasting impression. Doesn't, you know, Ricky Bobby said it first. If you ain't first, you last. So you gotta make sure you come correct all the time. All the time.
Do you get that?
What about what?
That you talk
Of
about
course.
sisters sometimes.
Yes. I get the, oh, you talk black, or oh, you want to be black. And it, like I said, it comes back to being a product of my environment. That's what I was raised around.
So
So
talk
it has,
black for us.
I'm just talking how I talk.
I used to tell her though she was.
So you
But I
talk-
talk, this is how I normally talk. Now,
This
if I'm like in a business meeting or if I'm on a meeting for work, yes, I know how to bring out my customer service voice.
There
What
you
is
go.
that? Go ahead.
I can't be like, I'm like, hi, how are you? How are you doing? Like, I have to put on, and I'm going to say it's fake. It's just a customer service voice that I have.
Understood.
But a lot of people, when they call me and they're on the phone and I say my name, you know, because I feel like my last name's Robinson, so they automatically think when
You're
they talk
Jack
to me on the
Robinson's
phone, they
cousin?
come,
You're Jack
exactly.
Robinson's cousin?
No, I'm not. But so like when they come in and see me, they're like, oh, I'm here to see JC. I'm like, yeah, that's me. They're like, oh my god, I thought you were a black woman.
Yep.
It's like,
Yep.
nope, it's me.
Absolutely.
And
But
it's
I don't think I
fine.
talk like, I don't know, I can't explain.
You
Like when I'm
know.
talking to you on the phone or I'm just talking regular, like that's just me, that's myself.
But
I can't.
I don't see that with you at all.
Right.
I don't hear. What I get is what I get.
Exactly.
Even with her and I working together in the past, like she's never changed who she is.
Never.
Never. I've watched her talk to clients and she's never changed. She's just who she is. We had, I don't know if you remember this, we used to call her Yellow Bone.
I'm just super light skinned.
Yeah,
I'm
she's like
Creole.
Yellow Bone.
I'm Creole.
Yeah, but I mean, I've never heard her change. Now, I get why they have issues, some of them with you know, white ladies trying to be black. We had the one, I don't
Who
know.
said that she was
black and she was actually a
Oh,
white
she was
woman.
like a white woman, right?
Yeah, and I mean, I get it, I understand it, but you have, I mean, we can do this back and forth all the time because you have a black woman do the same thing. We've seen a black woman actually change herself and identify, and I'm not gonna say the name, but she identifies as a white lady. But she is a black woman.
Clearly,
Right.
that
Her
melanin-
color
that
is my
melanin-
color. So
Right.
That melanin don't change.
and look how they felt like
Yeah.
Michael Jackson was changing, but he really
He
had
had
a
a
disease.
disease.
Yeah,
By the
yes.
way, we have our next episode coming. We're going to have somebody coming on speaking about
Yes.
MJ's case, discussing that, discussing the claims of children being funneled by him. So we're going to be having someone on talking about that. And he actually was in MJ's documentary. Yeah, because see, I'm a fan.
I love MJ.
I do
Yes.
too, and I still rock to his
Yes,
music. You know
me
what?
too.
He did write Billie Jean about me.
Oh, okay.
You know what?
Yeah.
Dirty Diana was about my mother.
Oh, yeah, he was good. I used to do his hair.
Who, Michael Jackson?
You used to do his hair.
Jeez.
Somebody take her wine. She
Okay, well, I
she
will
needs
say
no
this.
more wine. She
So-
needs no more wine.
You know, Michael Jackson, they were born, they grew up as Jehovah's Witnesses.
Yes.
So me and my family grew up as Jehovah's Witnesses. So as when we
It
were
is
younger.
so funny when you tell me this.
I
'cause
know.
don't
I feel
see
like I
you.
was in a cult.
Okay,
Literally.
but I don't see this.
But my mom told me when my brother was younger that they got to meet Michael Jackson. So I always tell the story, oh, I got to meet Michael Jackson too. They're like, honey, you weren't even born yet. I said, it don't matter. I felt like I was there in
She was
spirit.
there. She
So,
was there.
Exactly.
yes.
So-
But again, going back to, you know, white women are trying to be black or black women trying to be white. Like I said, I can only be me. Like, but again, white people don't have a culture. So do I tend to love more black culture? Absolutely. But I also love Hispanic culture. I love Indian culture. Like, because again, white people don't really have a culture.
So are you comfortable with a black girl group, then a white girl friendship group?
I would say yes. Absolutely.
So that
because
means
I
she can
think
come
they
out-
look at me like, oh, you're ghetto,
she can
or
come
oh,
to
you're
the cookout?
you're
The
too
sleepover
like,
too.
Come
Yeah.
to sleepover?
See, I can't come to the white lady sleepover because I don't know if
Yeah.
I'm gonna wake up
And
the
wake
next
up.
one. Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't really
it
have a lot of.
happened. We do have a black lady that was with her all-white girlfriends.
That's true.
Yeah, and then
So-
she fell off
true.
the balcony.
That's
Yes.
true.
She
That's
fell,
true.
yeah. Why?
But I don't
How
think
did
I
she fall
would-
off? How'd she fall off?
But honestly, like you saying that, I don't even would feel comfortable being in an all white I don't like going into even a setting or a friendship setting. I would not feel comfortable being around a whole bunch of white people.
But
Right.
Yes.
to be honest,
If there's no black people there, I'm not going to feel comfortable.
ever since Miss Robinson passed away and her friends did that,
Mm-hmm.
I look at stuff like totally different. Totally different. I'm like,
It just seemed like it was weird to me. It felt,
Yeah, you know, I just, I be
Yeah.
second. Billy knows. I be telling you know, hey, you know, she like,
yeah.
now you know. I just feel some type of way.
So when you first met me, what was your impression of me when you first met me?
Good question.
Because I know she
Tell
knows
us,
me,
girl.
but you were
What
just
you-
meeting me, so it's
Tell
like,
us, girl.
At first I was like,
don't make
Because
that
no,
face.
she has encountered some white women
Right.
Yeah,
that
so
have
I
tried to be
yeah, so
black.
I was like, okay, well, let me just wait. But as you started to talk,
Yeah.
and we was having a conversation,
Right.
I thought she real cool. Like, you know, like I
Yes.
would just tell you I'm gonna go to your club and shit.
You
I'm
can.
sorry. So I'm just asking you, I'm like, wait a minute. Am I offended? Am I this? But you answered every question that I asked because I wanted to know.
Right,
And
yeah.
you answered it like right now. You answered the question because I'm not half black.
Right.
I'm not white.
Right.
I don't know
Exactly.
how you feel. You know, your kids feel. I know what my black kids feel.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what my black kids go through.
Yeah.
I don't know what a biracial kid will go through, or their parents.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that go through, you know, everyday life.
Right.
That's real deal. You know, some people just, oh, no, you can't be here because you're black and you're dirty. What? I mean,
Right.
where does that come from?
Right.
So because you was answering this question, I said, you know what, she the real deal. You know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you like it is, and that's it.
Yeah. With me, I think you get what you get. It's like I'm not sugarcoating anything. I'm not.
Right.
I wouldn't make anybody feel uncomfortable, but you can ask me any question. I think I'm just gonna answer it truthfully as I can. Like
I just
it's
didn't
really
wanna-
hard to offend me. So
I just think, you know what? There's
Yeah.
a lot of people these days that's sensitive.
I'm far
They
from
feel
sensitive.
that they can ask you anything.
Yeah.
But when it comes to them, oh my God.
Why would you say
Say
that?
Yeah.
Like I know, and then when they say like it's so funny when you ask a white woman something and they get to crying, it's like why are you crying? Like I don't understand that.
That's guilt. I feel like that's
yeah,
guilt.
I feel like especially they had this little round table and it was 2 black women and it was a whole bunch of white women and they're like, why are you offended because you're a racist? Like why are you offended because you're a racist? Like how is that offending you?
That's in your
Yes,
truth. You know
yeah.
what? I had curly hair. Okay. I don't know why. Can I touch?
Yeah. My daughter used to get that a lot
Ew.
too.
She
Yes.
has pretty curls though.
She has
And
beautiful
I'm a black
curls.
woman want to touch her hair. So
Yes, but it's like,
she really has beautiful
but
curls.
she would do the same thing. She was like, Mom, white girls would come to me like, why is your hair like that? Or why do you have braids? Or why are you
Yeah.
wearing a weave? Like, and my daughter's like, because I'm black. Like, my hair is black just because I'm very light skinned. Like, you can tell, like, she's very light skinned, but she has freckles. And you can tell just from her features that, yeah, she's black.
You
But
know-
white women or white girls wouldn't know that because they're just seeing, like, oh, you're just light skinned.
I
Or,
just
oh, you're
dis-
white.
I just discovered
Mm-hmm.
that my cousin had freckles.
Oh, yeah.
She real light, but she thinks she black.
Mm-hmm.
She is black.
Baby, she say she this color right here.
Oh my God, she's
But-
gonna kill you.
But she had freckles, and I'm like, "Girl, you got freckles." I mean, they cute. They right
Yes,
there.
that's how my daughter, there's like all over her face.
I never knew that because you know she dark.
You're right.
But no, she not. She real light.
No, JC though,
Yeah.
we appreciate you like coming on live with
course,
us and
yes.
talking and hanging out.
Yes.
It's your birthday. This
Yes,
month.
yes. Leo season,
Woo!
Leo gang.
We cannot wait to hang out with you on your
Yes,
birthday.
of
So
course.
we're definitely gonna take a bunch of selfies. 'Cause
Okay.
you know, selfie queen over here. Always
Yes,
put it on
I
there.
know. You and my daughter.
So I just
Let me
appreciate you.
Yes.
Oh, I appreciate y'all.
Audience, what do you think? What do you think about the biracial situation of being single? We would like to know. Please put it in our chat, and we will answer you.
Until then, messy cute bitches, stay tuned for the next live show. We have a lot of people coming on the show and they're gonna be live with us. We have a lot of different rappers that are gonna come on.
Okay.
We have different politicians that are talking about coming on. And like I said, we have people that have been in already documentaries.
Hold on, did you say rap?
Yeah,
I did
I'm
say
gonna be
that.
here for that.
Please,
I'll be in the background.
Please,
I know how to
be in the
rap.
background. Be like,
I know
be
how to
like the
rap.
audience.
Because I know how to rap.
I know how to rap. I
We
know
can
how to-
probably get our rap together so we can see if we
Yes.
can get signed when they come.
Yes, get y'all a deal.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. So yeah. JC, definitely got to have you come back.
Okay,
today.
absolutely.
Thank you for
But
coming
yes.
today.
we do. We thank you so much. But until then, Messy Cute
Cute.
ladies.